Good morning. So you get me in all my glory because I have been stressing about this call because recruiting is not my jam. Um, but I am glad I get to speak to you about it today because it is something that I struggle with. But I do know that it's going to be the driving force in your business. And it really is so much more fun working with coaches who are in it for the business. My biggest recommendation is to always be adding people to your friends list and forming with them. This isn't a quick business, and you know that. But in order for it to consistently grow, you've got to be consistently adding new people to your network and getting to know them. Without getting to know them first, then you have no idea if they're even going to be a good fit on your team. Definitely start recruiting from your warm market. You do want solid builders as soon as possible, but you have to get your own system of making new friends. Some coaches are awesome with Instagram. That personally is not my thing. Now, I'll post on it once a day so that even if I ever want to use it as a platform, I've at least got a base. So I'm not starting from scratch. Some coaches are amazing bloggers, which is great because then they can go and they can pin their stuff to Pinterest to get exposure that way. Some coaches use like pages, and that's what I'm personally focusing on right now. But whatever you do decide to do, stick with two platforms. Don't overcomplicate this. Don't spread yourself thin. You've got to give yourself time to learn that platform. Listen to podcasts, do research, sign up for social media trainings, Google it. The more you learn and follow through with the things that you're learning about, the better exposure you're going to get and the more people you'll be able to reach. I personally recommend reading the book Go Pro by Eric, I think it's Worre. Seriously though, either that or Rock Your Network Marketing Business. I like GoPro better probably because I read it first, and Rock Your Network Marketing Business was basically the same thing. So write those down, read one of them, but they've just got amazing tips on how to expand and recruit. My biggest takeaway from that one was don't be afraid to ask friends for recommendations. If they say no, ask them if they know anybody who might be interested. Word of mouth is an amazing tool. One thing that I personally have fallen short on is I've downplayed the business opportunity because one, I've never felt that I've been very successful as a coach, and two, I don't want my husband to feel like I'm overtaking, that I'm not grateful for what he does for us. And I've also realized how much time and energy I put into the business, and I know how much work it takes in the beginning, and the monetary value doesn't match that effort. But I do know that the potential is there, and that's why I've been able to hang on as long as I have. So even if you feel like you don't have any success to show, you have to talk about the business opportunity on social media. There are so many directions that you can go. You can talk about your personal goals with coaching, your why. Where's coaching going to take you and your family? Most importantly, talk about the little things. This is where people are going to be able to relate to you. What were you able to do with that paycheck this month? Were you able to cover your Shakeology because you had enough Success Club points? That's a big deal. Shakeology is an investment to people, and being able to cover that is something that they're like, wow, she really is, doing something. And I don't mean for you to exaggerate, but the newest vital behavior is recognition. And so I have been recognizing my top challengers in my free group. Each week I just shout out the top 5, and then I just do like a little one-liner about their accomplishments for the week. And while it seems really little, and like to them they don't realize what they've done, that it's an accomplishment, me shouting it out makes them feel like they're a big deal. And I think that a lot of times we underestimate what we do and who we are. I mean, I shout them out just for showing up if they had a rough week. And where they don't see it as a big deal until you recognize them for it. So don't be afraid to look into your own life and recognize yourself for the little things coaching has done for you. Has it changed your outlook on life because of the personal development you've done? Has it helped you be more accountable because your challengers are looking up to you? It doesn't always have to be about the income. Talk about the hope that you have, because as you grow your team, then the income's going to fall into place. So be open in your posting about the coaching opportunity. I personally like to focus the last 2 weeks of the month on the coaching opportunity so people get used to it, and then I switch it up to challenge groups so that, it kind of there's a rhythm there. Um, but you also need to be engaging. You need to be involved. You need to be curious about others on social media. Go out there and create the conversations. Don't make your social media platform the Britney show. I am completely guilty of that. You need to go and you need to show that you care about them. If someone comments on your posts, you need to be commenting back. I think the biggest thing that we need to realize is that to be a successful recruiter, you've got to be building relationships constantly. You want to have that relationship formed so that you know how to work with the coaches that sign up on your team, because it's not, oh, sign up and do your thing. No, you work with them day in and day out, and you're dealing with their life struggles and what's going on behind the scenes and building them up and telling them, yes, you can do this, don't quit. But you want to make sure that it's someone that you're going to be able to get along with, someone that you can travel with and go on cruises with and to summit with. And so just really get to know the people. Don't be ashamed of your small successes, because that's what people are going to relate to, and they're going to see that there is something to Beachbody. It's not just health and fitness. So get out there, do some posts, make a plan. Themes are awesome, but really just figure out what social media platforms you want to use so that you can just focus on those and really fine tune your system. It really is just trial and error. I love what Anita Myron said. Give it 6 months, because you're not going to see the results right away. So give it time. Do your thing. There's nothing wrong with tweaking and fine tuning, but don't do a major overhaul every month because it didn't work 1 month. Give it time. So I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to fill out the survey, and we will see you around.